My goal is to go over my client's account and kind of give you a breakdown of how we went about promoting her page and getting her the results that we did. I'm talking about Svetlana's account in this case. So we started off with Svetlana back, I think, in December. Back then, I was also offering some content videos together with the strategy, right? So as you can see, we had some videos that did really well, but then we were also like very consistently getting anywhere from 1,300 to 2,000 views basically. So before we started working, this was like her page. She was paying somebody else 2,000 a month, and it was just content, talking head videos. And this is when we come in, right? We come in and we literally, the first thing we do is we launch this ad. It's a simple ad. Let's look at it.
Credit score is good enough to qualify for a mortgage and you feel unsure about how much money you need for down payment, or the thought of hidden fees like closing costs and property taxes overwhelm you, then hit that follow button. And
it's a simple ad. It's a follower ad. As you by now know, like we like to have our call to action as, follow us, not message, not call us or go to this website, because we want them under our control, under our sphere of influence, right? When I say them, meaning the ideal potential leads, clients. And then we have an opportunity to make stories, retargeting ads, organic content, and always stay on top of mind. Especially if you're in a business like a Svetlana or any high-ticket business that usually they might not decide on the same day. It might take some time, right? It's an event-based. You do want to basically make sure that you are staying on top of mind. So we ran this ad. As you can see, it did really well. There's over 1,300, 88 likes. Probably got over 1,000 followers from this, and she's gotten a lot of leads. She basically got 4 active buyers and over 50 hot leads the first month of running this ad. And when I say active buyers, people that were interested to buy that actually decided to go through, and she was able to close them like 2-3 months later down the line. But it all happened the first month, and it literally covered everything that she was going to pay us for the months to come, basically. And then we had some like fun talking head videos that we did for her. These are just regular talking head videos. This is not what converts. If she was only doing this, yes, 28 likes. Most of them are colleagues and people that are actually know her already. But there's also it is 1,400 views, so the followers that are coming through are also continuing to see her. But we did not stop there. We didn't want, the content to fall short. So what we did is we started running retargeting ads, and I'll show you some retargeting ads that we've ran. So this was literally the first month.
2025 is here, and so are the new loan programs. Home buying is a process. And the sooner you start, the sooner you will become a homeowner. If you want to learn about the current loan programs, message me buyer now.
And we started getting people, from the retargeting, meaning that people that engaged with the ad by liking or following from it, or just watching, all the way through and not taking any action, then we were able to be in front of them, every single day, at least 2 to 5 times a day. We ran 2 retargeting ads, spent about $3 to $5 a day behind it. It was this one also, LA business owners. I asked her, what is a loan program that's out there that we could retarget people with? And she said, this one is, it was a current program. Might be out there again still. But anyway, we started running the ads on this, and we started seeing people actually responding, right? So we got a lot of conversations started. As you can see, we had people messaging the keyword self-employed, or if they were looking for a loan, they messaged that they were interested. Some of them hopped on a call. And this is a screenshot I took the first 2 weeks that she was running the ads. And I still have it basically. So imagine going from no business whatsoever from Instagram. She didn't believe she could get, any business from Instagram, to actually getting 4 active buyers the first month. And most of them were money in the account, perfect, ideal clients that, she closed on basically. This was a text I got from her actually. You know, it was really cool to see. I got a few clients from IG and 2 of them very active. Already pre-approved them and we'll start the loan soon. Plus my old clients and referrals got somewhat active, so I hardly have time to check and respond to those IG requests during the day. This was when I was telling her, hey, we got to message everyone. We got to message everyone. We even take care of that now. You know, I have a team in the Philippines that are able to set in a VA so you don't have to worry about, you know, messaging. But look at these numbers. This was, again, 2 weeks in, 124 likes at that point. You know, we have, what, 1,300 now? 17, you know, saves, 35 shares, $260 spent, already 15 messaging conversations started, not counting all the retargeting ads that were bringing all the attention. And it's still the same, right? So like nobody's doing this when it comes to loan officers. There's a lot of realtors that we help, but when it comes to mortgage officers, still nobody's doing it. Svetlana is still on top of it. You know, in fact, we're running a second ad for her. I'll check it in a second. Let's see, actually, it should be up here, which is still like, it's doing even better than the first one. Look, 138,000, views already. More likes in a shorter period of time than the other one. And more follows also from it, of course. And a lot of people, of course, as you can see, are interested. So, you know, like we showed the area. I know Montrose, when we see it, Montrose, we want, you know, she's in Montrose too. So we want to localize her as much as possible. So people who live in Montrose, La Crescenta, they know that Svetlana is the go-to, you know, mortgage officer when they think about buying, basically. That was the strategy completely, you know, like to the point. I'll just cover exactly like what it looks like. So we run a very hyper local ad, right, for our clients. And that hyper local ad is our marketing campaign. What is a lead? Lead is anyone that engages with your marketing campaign. So they come in the forms of followers, likers, and commenters on Instagram. When we create a 40 to 50 second ad that is very clear on the message, right, like renters stop renting around in LA, whatever, right? If you thought it's not possible, it's actually possible. Here's how it's possible, right? I've done this many times. I've helped this many people. Follow my page, whatever, right? I just hit the 5 components of, you know, the winning ad. We run a very hyper local ad. And then what we do next, if this goes, I'm going to show you. It does not want to go. There you go. We nurture them with content. What type of content? When somebody follows us, they're going to see us through the reels. They're going to see us through Instagram stories. Excuse the misspelling. And they're going to also see us through Instagram carousels, right? The goal is to be congruent with the content, with the messaging of your ad. If you're talking about helping first-time home buyers, you should be giving them a ton of value for them to be able to go and do it themselves. Even if you're not the one that's going to basically write up that, you know, loan for them, you want to give them all the value in the world so that when they hear you out, they're like, you know what? Why would I go to anyone else? Like, this girl knows everything and she's giving everything away for free. That's how you have to approach it. And when you come with that abundance mindset, God, you know, blesses you with, of course, more abundance and you're able to get more back. And finally, initiation to sales. What does initiation to sales mean? When somebody follows us, likes or comments, 99% of businesses, if they're running an ad, they just stop right there. But they don't recognize that person, whoever saw the ad that was interested, might have continued scrolling after following you. And then they've totally forgot about you. Or maybe someone, you know, interrupted their moment when they followed you, like a child or a loved one, and they put the phone aside and then again forgot about you. Like that, you have to consider that the attention span is very little these days. So you want to be the first one to initiate a conversation, quickly qualify them, and then pitch a meeting with them. Now, this is a strategy that most business owners are not applying. Still, they're relying on Google and Yelp ads, which these days have slowed down tremendously and cost a lot, right, for leads. So if you want to be years ahead of your competition and not only, you know, be a name, but actually build a personal brand on steroids, like accelerated way, this is the strategy you want to use. And I would love to break it down for you. If you're a good fit, you could go to my calendar link below, fill out, answer the questions, and I will know if you're a good fit. And we could hop on a call, right? See what time works best. If you can't find anything, just message me on Instagram. We can find a time together to hop on a call and figure out if we're a good fit and if I can help you. Thanks.